Hi friends, it's a long weekend and I'm out camping. It's Victoria's Day weekend and I'm in the woods. I'm talking about full-on bona fide rustic camping in a tent. No glamping here. This is regular raw old-fashioned camping. Tenting, sleeping on a mattress on the floor, cooking on outdoor fires. So that is my weekend. I'm gonna record some of it and put a little something together so you can see what camping is for me when I do go in the tent style. Looking around inside, there's my table with groceries, marshmallows for s'mores. See, got my s'mores kit and chips and snacks and fruit. My bananas have seen better days. They didn't survive the traveling properly, but there they are. And just everything. On the other side of that is a stand-up camper, I wish. Stand-up tent. And so here is the sleeping quarters. It's a twin mattress, and there's our side table. It's a bin that some of the stuff was stored in that we brought up. We got our cooler bag inside with some of our cold stuff, and under the table we have some of our groceries stored. And so this is the inside. Let me walk around. There's not much to show. It's got lots of windows. I have one of these windows open, and there's another here. I'm gonna open that one, let some air in. I'm not too long gotten up because we came last evening and set up. Have some of the setup as well to show. So open up some of the windows, and there we go. And so there you have it. I am full out camping this weekend. Background, food. I am walking around in this thing. So as like I said, even though I'm roughing it, I don't want to rough it to the point where I am scrunching over to get in and out of the tent. I'm actually standing up and walking around in this thing. So yeah, I will take snippets here and there throughout the day. This is the door. So that's how we get in and out of our little home for the weekend. So hope everyone has a great long weekend. No, this is not the first, the second of the year, I think, because we already had family day back in May. Yeah, in February. But anyway, so yeah, long weekend camping. I'm gonna go now and make a cup of tea because I not too long wake up. As you can see, no makeup, no nothing weekend, just literally roughing it. Okay, so you will see my rustic roughing it camping weekend. Bye for now. There's our fireside cooking. This is breakfast. See, pancakes, breakfast sausages, and bacon. And in the pot, we've got water for tea. Like I said, this is very rustic. There's our barbecue for when we do our grilling. This is very rustic camping, okay? No glamping, no fancy here. We are going with what we have and just enjoying nature. And so that is our camping weekend start. Well, this is day 2 anyway. We have had yesterday as well. Everyone else in their RVs, and there's some camps and some tents, etc. There's our picnic table with all our supplies. It's breakfast morning, so we got the OJ and the tea and the strawberries and the muffins and all of that good stuff to go with the rest of our items. Look like it might rain today. We don't know. It's looking rather cloudy. It's threatening, but it's camping, so you can't really pick or choose what you get for weather. This is a pretty tree. Some nice white blossoms. Yeah, that looks good. And it's already starting to sprinkle. My lovely house for the weekend. See some of there's a side view of it. Let me see if I can do a looking in from outside. There, and I lost the light. Yeah, looking in from outside. There we go. Bed, groceries, etc. So it's set back. We set it back into the trees a bit so that in case it rains, we are protected. So you can see that's the strategy there. It's under the pine trees so that we're protected. There, that's a better shot. I switch my recording mode so that it's clearer. Let's see this again, if I can show you inside out or outside in. There we go. So that's the window. You look into it from outside. It's my bed and the grocery stash and the door to get out. And so that is the inside. And if I back up from this side, that is the view there. That's our little seating area just outside of our tent. And back up a bit so you can see how it is laid out there. The tent in the background under the pines, and seating area when we're relaxing outside, and have a little cover above that because like I said, it's a gray weekend. Prepare just in case it rains and just enjoy the rest of it. Hi guys, I am going on a little hike, so I have myself all ready. Got my bird watching binoculars, and it's chilly, so I'm wearing my hoodie and got my hat on to stop the things that are falling out of the pine trees from hitting my hair, which is a hot mess. And I am going on a little hike, so we're gonna head out on the trail, and I'm continuing my camping weekend. As you can see, I'm in the pines, surrounded in the pine bushes, pine trees actually, and these sites aren't occupied at the moment, so they're empty. So I am just taking in the beautiful, gorgeous, chilly weekend and having a great time in nature. So the story continues. See ya! Hiking continues, and I got here to this beautiful tree that I love very much. Just the ruggedness of it and the way it looks. So I had to stop a little while, see if I find any birds, which there's none, and just give myself a little rest from my hiking. So like I said, the story continues and on I go. And this is the beginning of the trails. There's a gateway and the garden entrance. And welcome to the trails. You may begin your hike. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna start off at Bulletin Road. That's where they post the daily activities and schedules, and then you go in and head out into the woods to get lost in nature. The best therapy there is. Just you and the birds and the trees. Some don't like it. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but I just love nature. Tell her your secrets and no one has to hear about them. It's the best way to go. Different varieties of plants, flowers, just beautiful. Everybody's homes and campsites and where they all come and set up for various long weekends, home away from home. This park is very big, very beautiful, well maintained, gorgeous, interested. Look at this carving, cute, right by the trail entrance, just outside the gardens. Look at that. So on my walk, I've discovered a cute rugged bridge. It's missing a plank down the center, so walk cautiously and stick to the sides, obviously. But this one is handmade, obviously, rugged and cute. Look at that. And of course, we still have nature in her naturalness over there. Fallen trees, rugged and beautiful. As a nature lover, these are the things that to me are just gorgeous. Look at all these rocks. Beautiful formations covered in moss. Look how gorgeous. I love the color. I love the juxtaposition of the ruggedness of the rocks against the soft downiness of the moss. Look at them. The colors are just perfect, beautiful. I just love this, my friends. This is me. I'm at home out in nature. I'm a girl that loves nature. At her best, Mother Nature gives us the best toys to play with. All her beauty, all there just for our enjoyment. Look how gorgeous that is. Beautiful. Again, this is about me out on my hike and enjoying my wonderful outdoor camping weekend. Loving this foliage. Don't know what type it is or what it even is called, but I just love the way, look at those leaves, the shape of them, their colors. Again, just taking in some of what I can see, just recording, documenting all the beauty of it. Nature, again, at her best. On this rock, there's some type of orange moss growing. I do not know why or what it is, but looks pretty neat. Just this area where there's some light coming down, There's no pines covering the overhead, and right in the center, down from that, is this outcropping of rocks, and the moss on each one seem to vary in color and density and thickness and how much there is. You can see it here. It's brown, blackish color in some area, then the variations of green just changes all the way to orange. For some reason that I'm not quite sure why. I'm sure there's a scientific explanation behind it all, but it just looks gorgeous. Look at that. Orange and green moss. Look how beautiful. And so I will go on ahead and continue with my hike. I found this cute boardwalk. It's all rustic and obviously handmade. All the parts definitely came from the woods, because as we can see, they are bent limbs and such. That's been made for the rail. It's very cute, very rustic. As I've kept emphasizing during this video, this is back to nature type camping. If you want cottages and hot water and indoor plumbing, you do not come here to camp. They do have bathrooms and toilets, but not fancy. This is gorgeous. Look at it. Look at the surrounding. Awesome. So fans, I am having a great time. The nature girl that I am, I'm having a blast at this camping weekend. Boardwalk, and it definitely is a boardwalk. Rustic, beautiful, glorious, calm. I found another boardwalk. This one obviously was made from proper materials, I guess you could call it milled lumber. That's the correct term. So this one is more in keeping with the bridges that we're used to, or boardwalks that we're used to. We're gonna cross. There's a little mini stream flowing. Let me see if I can see anything living in it. No, no fish. So we keep going, and this little boardwalk is going to take us over to one of the little mini huts. These are the mini huts. I guess maybe they're picnic areas or something, or throughout the campsite for use. So we're going to go up and visit the little picnic pavilion. And then I'll do the rustic one over there. There's another one over there as well. And here we have it. We're at the picnic pavilion. It's just getting ready, I guess, for the summer. The plantings are fairly new, little baby plantings, but it's clean and ready for a nice family picnic. Well, other than some pond skaters, there's nothing here to record of interest. No fish. A few pond skaters, you could see them flittering around on the surface of the water there. But beyond that, there's nothing. This is another one of the rustic bridges, handmade with natural materials from the park. But other than that, and bird's eye view of the pavilion back up there. And that's it for this area. Found a mushroom log, so of course I am going to add it to this video. That's a fallen log with some variety of mushrooms growing in it. So that's my term for them usually, a mushroom log. So there you have it, folks. My little bit of science, invented, made up science. Mushroom log. To say this park has a lot of trails is an understatement. Found another boardwalk. This one curves and goes around in a bend. Where it ends, where it leads, I guess I just have to keep following it to find out. So I'm taken with the interest and just keep following, going around the corner, and it seems to me that it comes to an end and it's back onto the dirt path. but it was interesting enough to follow. Here we are at Park Place. There's the name. Park Place picnic area. This is another area to explore. There's a pavilion, all beautifully rustically made, obviously with logs from the surrounding woods. Look at the floor. Gorgeous, hey? Look at it. Beautiful pine logs, to picnic table to sit on and enjoy. And there's a bridge there, another boardwalk. I think this must be a design of theirs, leaving the logs in the center missing. So maybe that's a drainage plan of theirs, because most of the bridges that I've walked in, I noticed the center planks are missing. So now I'm understanding it. So yeah, Park Place. This is Park Place boardwalk trail and picnic area. Cute bentwood seat. See that? You just place your bottom in that and sit and enjoy for a spell when you're on your trail walking. You get tired. There's a few of these bench type seats placed throughout. There's another one here. That's maybe for a bigger family. You can just park your little tushy in there, sit down and rest for a while. For a bit of interest, I've come to like a bed of pine cones and pine needles. It looks so cute, but the video is not picking up the color and the contrast as well as I would like. See that? Tons of them. And it's so soft and spongy on the foot because this is from season after season of the pine trees. Just shedding their needles and pine cones. Oh, it's looking a little better now. You can see some of that red, brownish color on the ground. It almost looks like soil. It is actually pine needles, and to walk on it, your feet just bounce. It's just so springy because it's of many years of just loads and loads of pine cones coming down out of the pine trees and landing on the bed of pine needles. So pretty. The orange rustish brown that the camera is picking up from time to time, that's all pine needles. Beautiful. So literally I'm in a pine forest. Yeah. Point rest area. I am going to go up and climb to the second floor of the top of this lookout cabin area. So up I go. I am at the top. It's a picnic area and it's up in the trees, and here I am up top. Another section coming out from where our weekend place is. That's going up the hill. Up again, like I said, up by the main entrance at the gate area. Let me see if I can zoom it. And there we go. It's just beautiful. Pretty camping area. I just had to get this cute dragon garden sculpture in there. Looks so cute. It's up here by the kids pool area. Gorgeous. Just love when people be creative. There's nothing to set the mind free like creativity. Also had to show this little area, so if it's raining and you get bored and you're stuck in your camper or your tent or whatever, they have a lending library. You could come and borrow movies and games and puzzles. Look at that. I'm telling you, this place is like well put out. You cannot be bored here. Look at that. And if you so choose, you can do your laundry But yeah, while you wait for your laundry to be done, you sit at the table and do some puzzle, create something if you so choose. Got puzzles, and you want to iron your clothes? I mean, it's camping. I don't know why anyone would want to iron, but hey, to each his own, okay? Laundry tub, ironing board, like I said. And this is the utility room of our weekend aboard. Yeah, beautiful to think that they thought of even that. Put in some stuff for like the days when it's not hot and sunny out and you can't do anything. And to do those, you can just pop over to the common room over there. That's where it is. You can even take the puzzles and games and such over there past the kids' playground and go up over in there and hang out with your family and do puzzles and games and watch movies. So again, beautiful place, friends. On this side, there is the pool and hot tub area and shower room is there, and behind that there in the distance you can see the kids playground. And again, like I said, only 10 in here because kids are always running around and such. And I'm gonna go down a little bit closer to the fishing pond and the arbor where you stand and look out or cast your line. Okay, I'm just taking in a little bit more of our grounds. There's a fishing pond. Today is day 3 of my camping adventures, and I just wanted to show you guys a little bit more of this gorgeous, beautiful place. It's early morning, no one is up yet, so it's perfect time for filming and showing you guys what I am still up to on my camping adventure. Ground is so beautiful. Look, gorgeous, gorgeous fields to play games and gather with the family. It's up the hill. It's the gatehouse where you come in up at the entrance, and the park is just beautiful. Nice place to get away. If you don't want trees, there's lots of green, flat lawn areas, and if you want trees, myriads of hiking trails. If you don't want to tent it, rent someone's camper or RV or the likes. This is the fishing arbor, garden area. See there, you stand on the dock, cast your line out. There's some kids around trying to not get them in the video, so I have to constantly pivot. And a picnic area, some games. I think those are horseshoe game boxes and such. And I'm gonna go down to the pond a little bit. There's the entrance to the arbor. It's hard because I'm trying not to get people's children in it. And there's a beautiful pond. Whether or not there's fishes, I don't know. I couldn't bring my lines today because I couldn't found everything except the fishing poles. I think I threw them out because they were all tangled, so I would have to wait for a sale and get some fishing lines for my next trip, which was going to be another different spot altogether, obviously. This is the game area. Saw the adults yesterday playing horseshoe and bocce ball on these things. They're not my kind of game, so. And it was all seniors, so not that there's anything wrong with seniors, but I guess they might have found it strange if I'd come and say, hey guys, can I play? Pretty sure it was teams, so yeah. So they're horseshoe boxes, and like I said, there's something for everyone to do regardless of your age. It's a beautiful, well-maintained, well-run park. Gorgeous, everyone's friendly. You pass someone, they say good morning, hello, chat and smile. I guess there's something about being out in nature that makes everyone just get along, be friendly, happy, and just smile and nod. Smiles are free, right? So everyone, again, this is me saying thank you for always popping by here and seeing what I'm up to. And I hope you're having a great long Victoria Day weekend.